check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, back. Goodfellow Sports TV in the building. Antonio Tarver reaches out to Anthony Joshua via Twitter, social media, and offers his services to teach Anthony Joshua the sweet science. Now, we all know Rob McCracken suck as a coach, okay? I'm on the offensive here, okay? I'm not even going to lie and say no offense. He ain't that good. The only UK coach that's any good is Shane McGuigan, Barry McGuigan's son. Okay, all the rest of them, Adam Booth and whatever ones they got over there, and I don't know about Tunji Ajayi, okay? I put them on the I don't know list. But the rest of them out right there, unless I'm forgetting a few people, don't respect them, okay, as coaches. Ben Davison, I think he right there with McGuigan as well as a solid coach. But just them two, and then putting Ajayi aside, the rest of them garbage. But hey, we back. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button when missing the video. And Antonio Tarver tag him, say, champ, I hear you in need of a world-class trainer and a fresh start. Put me on the short list. I have the experience. I have the experience. I've did it at every level. I'm a great communicator, and I haven't seen a style that I can't break down. Give me a shot. You won't regret it. Now, in my opinion, this will be a funky signing for him. But with Antonio Tarver, he does have some character issues, but Antonio Tarver was the best thing smoking on TV. Okay, if you're a believer that, you know, people on TV know what they talking about, if you look at the NFL, the Raiders hired Mike Mayock, never did it for NFL team, just give his opinion on the NFL Network. You know, Rob Pelinka, never for the Los Angeles Lakers, never ran the team, but Kobe said he good at running the team. He run the team. So at the end of the day, if you believe, you know, you believe in that type of stuff, it's a little different here because Antonio Tarver done it at the highest level. Antonio Tarver beat Roy Jones. Antonio Tarver, you sit here and listen to him argue with James Toney. You sit here and listen to him talk about boxing on Showtime. You know, he know what he talking about. You know what? He was the best thing smoking on TV when calling fights. Now, what happened was he criticized a young fighter named Latif Coyote. Okay? He criticized him. Coyote didn't like the criticism. Called out Antonio Tarver to fight. They fought to a draw, all right, and Antonio Tarver popped hot, you know. Then he got took off TV. Believed he popped hot again, had some problems with some debts in the casinos, popped hot again after that, I believe, and pretty much he was on Spike TV calling fights, and then when Spike TV fell off the PBC thing, then he kind of just vanished, okay. So, in my opinion, I think it's worth a shot for Anthony Joshua to give him an interview and maybe do a trial week. You know what I'm saying? He liked being in Florida. Antonio Tarver's in Florida. So that's a key for him. But he right. You know, he's very, 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 very smart guy. He understands the sweet science. He got a really good IQ. He has broken down many styles. And you know, I think this the right thing. I think it could be a good move for him. Okay, obviously you want to go to people that got the experience, but really, who really got the experience in America and who got the time for heavyweight? Most of the other trainers here, they train smaller fighters, you know, for the most part. You know, Antonio Tarver, you will probably be his only client, probably other than his son and some young amateurs he working with. You know, so he'll be able to have a personal and a one-on-one time to really break down what you do and what you don't do well. All right? He'll be, and at the end of the day, it ain't a situation where if he can't do it, it can't be done. It's a risk. Because he ain't never worked on this level before. You can go get Roy Jones. But what I know is with Roy Jones, he tried to get his fighters to fight like him a little bit. All right? And that ain't gonna happen with Anthony Joshua. You know, the Magic Man, You know what I'm saying? You know, he was more technique. That's how he beat Roy the second time, timing. So I got a soft spot for Antonio Tarver as far as him commentating as a fighter. He was pretty good, you know. But he had a time for you. I mean, who else could you go get? You don't want to stay in the UK. Even if you went to Shane McGuigan, I mean, you really want to probably try to mimic what Lennox Lewis did after he got stretched. You want to mimic what he did and go probably get an American trainer. Now, if Emmanuel Stewart was alive, that'd probably be the guy you want to go get. Okay? But he ain't. So you can look at Ronnie Shields, who trained Mike Tyson. Okay? Freddie Roach, who trained some heavyweights, but he more on the downslope of his career. He got a ton of clients. Virgil Hunter just got Dominic Brazil stretched. You could look at going down to Texas and training with Derrick James. Don't know what he could bring to the table as far as heavyweights, but hey, boxing is boxing. At least he ain't got to worry about you making weight. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go up to Philly, Brother Nas. You know, so Teddy Atlas is another guy. But Teddy Atlas going to tell him not to take that fucking rematch. That's the problem. Teddy Atlas going to talk him out of that rematch. That's he was trying to he was trying to keep Povetkin away from Klitschko because he knew he wasn't ready. Obviously, he was telling the truth. You know, but you know, why not? Why not give him a trial run, work out for a week, see how it go. I mean, it can't hurt. You know, this is what you're doing wrong. You should be doing this and that. And if you like the camaraderie, you like the flow. If not, you just set it up like, okay, you know what, man? He went back to the UK finally and laughing like shit happened. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story for another day. But I'll be like, you know what? I'll be over there after I handle this charity event this week. I go over there Monday. You know, what Sunday I fly. Get a rest day, the rest of Sunday day. Monday, we start training. Okay? You know, and I'll be like, you know what? We're going to do this for a week. You know what? I'm going to weigh some other options as well, too. I'm going to get at you at the end of the month. Or I'm going to get at you in July. Or I'm going to get at you in August and let you know what I feel. Okay? That's what I would do for him. I would take a month off and go train with different coaches and see if I like it. Now, if you like what you doing with Antonio Tarver, he come prepared. You know, y'all sit down, break down footage and stuff of that nature. And you be like, okay, y'all get in the ring. He get to showing you some things that you're doing wrong and things how you can improve. And it feel like it can work, then yeah. But I think his best options, to be honest, is probably going to be, you know, a wild card like Antonio Tarver. It'd probably be a Ronnie Shields, but he got FN Jabwe as well, too. But I think it's probably be Antonio Tarver, Teddy Atlas, people like that. You know, Tarver was a technician. You know what I'm saying? It's probably going to be Nazim Richardson, a guy like that. You know? Probably going to be more of those guys. He better not go Adam Booth, Ricky Hatton. Obviously, it won't be Ben Davison. They both working with Tyson Fury. He working with Ricky Hatton, working with Gorman. It ain't going to be no shit like that. Like, man, leave that alone. Okay? Freddie Roach, leave him alone. You know, you going to need somebody that's going to really show you what you're doing wrong. You know, he need an overhaul. And he need to pick a coach quick. Because he need to be back in the gym. If he going to go into a Weeds rematch, he going to need all the time he need to really relearn everything he doing. Because everything he doing is bad. To his back foot being stiff like a pig, not knowing how to bend at the waist, not having no rhythm. You know what I'm saying? He fight like a white boy. He ain't got no rhythm, no fluidity. He need to get a little bit of rhythm going. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to slip, dip at the hip. That's going to take time, man. And that's why people telling him not to take that rematch. He got to relearn everything that he didn't learn the right way. And it could be a mission impossible for Antonio Tarver, or it could be the birth of something great for him as the next great American coach. So it's a gamble, but you gotta give it a test run, in my opinion. You know, it's chances make champions, and you know he should give him a chance, man. You already like being in Florida, apparently. Hey, man, he in Florida too. Hey, but it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate it. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Gets you 18% off the 100% all natural products, soaps, lotions, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, moisturizer bar, candles, and much, much more. Website, promo code, description. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. Want to make a donation? Links in the description. Continue to share the videos. Check out the Patreon. And let me know what you guys think about the story. I'll link the source in the description as well on the source link.